A manager checks in with his ball club.
And with 2 on and 2 away, it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter in this spot.
Now batting, number 12.
Line
Come on,
towards
go
center
hard,
field.
you're scoring. Go hard.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming
Ladies
up.
and gentlemen,
The Redbirds
your
lead it
attention,
3-1.
Now pitching for Oklahoma City, number 67, Johnny Hart.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them,
Here
like
now is our
professionals
final
are
line
supposed to
score tonight.
do. Well
First
done.
for the victorious Dodgers.
The game's future stars are on.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the man.
Coming to the plate now, Curtis. First chance for him here after
catcher,
appearing as a pinch
number
hitter
12.
in the game last night. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left.
Hold on right here.
And that's in there, base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
See where they're at.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly as 2 runners crossed the plate. Those are game changers, no doubt about it.
Here now the 2-2. A bouncer to the left
You're
side.
up.
The second, but they throw it away. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that. So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul Campos, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Curtis looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. That's popped up, but this will land untouched. The 0-1 delivery. Swing, and he pops him up. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
He pulls this one into right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Got a way to hit the ball right there. Good job.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Takes this the other way to right.
You're here.
That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Striding in, Kevin Sanchez.
The center fielder, number 33, Kevin Sanchez.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Now
Next
batting,
to hit will be the
number
pitcher,
47.
Brandon Compton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Digging in once again, Curtis. Couple of singles
number
to
12.
his credit thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Verdugo.
Hit out towards second. Flips it underhand. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like so digging in now, Curtis. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs, no hits, no air. Now at the plate, Curtis. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Verdugo.
The 0-1 on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Velasquez has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Striding into the box, Austin Barnes. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Curtis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner goes for second, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Don't want to forget about him. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Sosa is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
First for the victorious Dodgers, 10 runs, 12 hits.
Now on your home for minor league baseball.
Let's play ball. You're out.
Standing in, Curtis. And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least.
12.
10 RBIs on 4 base hits. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Not even letting the fans settle into their seats, and he's coming unglued. First pitch. Nice base hit to the outfield.
The left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Will Jensen took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Ready now, Edmundo Sosa. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Let's play ball. He's out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Curtis, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
The tag, and he is out at second.
Play ball.
The pitcher, Miguel Cabral, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Let's play ball. You're out.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alejandro Jimenez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. In now, Curtis. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Slapped hard the opposite way. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one. So striding forward now, Will Jensen. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the 1-1. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? A bare hand for 1. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. Now at the plate, Edmundo Sosa. And their runners at the corners now. Runners off for second. In there.
Oh. Sosa.
Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher. Digging in to try it again. Curtis. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. And that's the 2nd out.
Let's play ball.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one. And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, number 12.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center.
Come on, keep coming, keep coming.
And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Come on the best.
Swinging a ground ball to third. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning.
Now Martin for the Dodgers. Number 17, Martin.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Fans are final.
MLB The Show's 2.
Let's play ball. 3.
Stepping up now, Curtis, as we take a look at the splits between April and
number
May.
12.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit. Into the box now, Justin Williams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There goes the runner. Straight called now. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So coming to the plate, Curtis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley.
All right, hold it
and
there,
this will find the
there.
wall out near the visitor's bullpen. Cedeno blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate, and they now lead by 2. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Play ball.
Standing in, Jairo Munoz. He flew out in his last at-bat. And there he goes towards second. Pitches right to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Striding in once again, Curtis. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. McMahon is on his way home. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the runner will score from second. The relay, but he is in there with a 2-run double.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact.
Right here, on the back.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Digging in next is Daniel Castro. And they're runners at the corners now. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him. Digging in now, Curtis trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. This one's down to third. Ortiz is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Stepping in, Alejandro Jimenez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Your attention, please.
So stepping in, Curtis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks. And some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now. He's running. Just keeping him close. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. Ready for another chance. Paul Campos. He's doubled and singled in this contest.
Campos.
Not in time. He's in there at second. 8-6 the final score tonight. The Dodgers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Rex Brothers claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kevin Quackenbush hammers down the save, his 12th of the season. So that'll just about do it. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, coming to the plate now, Curtis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Delgado rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner is in from second.
Hold up right here.
The relay throw. And he's in there with a 2-run triple.
And this is a dream start of an inning for the guys at the plate and a nightmare for the pitcher and the defense. No outs, runner at first and second, and he just ropes a triple to start what could be a huge inning. Already a rough frame, and there are still no outs.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Now at the plate, Lane Adams. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. The 1-2. The runner's breaking for home. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it in.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Now the 1-0. Runner's going. That's is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Stepping in, Curtis. 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs as he drove in a pair with a triple in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Into the box, Will Jensen. 0 for 1
The
here
left
in the early
fielder.
going.
Will.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Popped him up.
Okay, get off the bag. See if it falls. See if
Madsen
it falls.
is there for it. He's got it one away. At the plate, Lane Adams. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Lane Adams.
Runners on the move for second. And he'll step off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time.
Clearly, he was just a little too anxious to break for second that time. He jumped early, and the pitcher did a nice job of just stepping off the mound and then dealing with the play from there. Sometimes you'll see a guy flinch and balk the runner to second on those.
Three. He's out.
Now in the box, Curtis. 2
Now
for 2 with a triple on his
Number
batting
12.
line to this point. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Stepping up to the plate,
Now
Will Jensen.
The
0
left
for 2
fielder.
on his line thus far. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second,
All right,
and his
right
buddy
here.
is
Find
high-fiving
the ball,
teammates
find the
in the
ball,
dugout.
find the ball.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Now batting, Lane Adams. Runner in
Now
scoring
batting,
position with
The
2
center
gone.
fielder. Lane
The 1-1.
Adams.
Hard hit toward the hole. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Play ball.
Digging in, Curtis. Trying
Now
to keep
batting,
it going. A perfect
number
3
12.
for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Hits this one hard
Come
the
on,
other
get
way.
here, get here, get
And
here,
that's
get here.
through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away, a hit for a
The
bullet
batter.
for a base hit.
The
Yeah,
left
Dan,
fielder.
you try and look for it to
Will
pop out above the pitcher's hand. That
Jensen.
usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home
Here
crowd
now
a
is
reason
our
to come
final
back
line score
tomorrow
tonight.
for what will
First
hopefully
for the
be
victorious
another
Dodgers.
solid performance.
6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base.
Minor League Baseball is...
Play ball.
So striding in, Curtis. And he'll be one to
Batting
watch
fifth.
out for in this one.
The catcher.
Very good numbers in
Number
recent
12.
games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just
On the bag, on the
dominate
bag, on the bag.
every game, every team.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. And inning in the books tonight. Digging in, Curtis.
The batter.
First
Number
pitch of the
12.
at-bat. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a one-out single.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Verdugo.
Here it comes, 1-0. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-1 the count. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Lane Adams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The center fielder, Lane Adams.
The 3-2 pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Digging in next is Daniel Castro.
Now batting, the second baseman, Daniel Castro.
On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Striding forward now is the DH, Max Moroff. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Soler going back at the track. The wall. Gone! It's a grand slam.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something could handle any pace.
Digging in and looking for more. Curtis, a hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Curtis. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fat.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Curtis hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability.
They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Ready once again, Alex Verdugo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-2. Goes down to get this thing as this is lifted in the air to straightaway left. Miranda is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. 9th inning coming up.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming into the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
Now on your home for minor league baseball.
Play ball.
Now to the plate, Curtis. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one.
Number 12.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. Parsons arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first. At the plate, Curtis hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And there's out number one. Settling in now, Curtis. 0 for 2 with a line out and a pop out. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Here it is, the 3-0, and that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And the catcher, Austin Barnes, will dig into bed next. 2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes.
2-1.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run. Here's Max Moroff standing in. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Curtis. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Ball game. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this one, guys. Absolutely electric stuff on the mound, and he racked up 10 strikeouts because of it.
MLB The Show's tour of them. Cesar Nieves will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Dan? Set to get his evening at the plate started. Greg Garcia batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And they do have him squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Play ball.
Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Curtis. And he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in.
12.
Hits in each of his last 7 games. To third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Let's play ball.
Stepping into the box, Curtis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Samuels waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Play ball. He's safe.
Digging in, Curtis. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak.
Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Into the box now, Lane Adams. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Adams.
Here's the 1-1. Oh, and he goes down to get the curveball there and gets a lot of it. And he got more than enough of it, in fact. This one is gone, a home run.
Let's play ball.
Striding in, Curtis. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 12.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Flores is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Play ball.
Digging in once again, Curtis. He flew out in his last at bat.
12.
Swing and a liner.
Make the turn. Find the ball.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they get 3 runs on 2 bases. 9-6 the final tally in this one. The Dodgers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Dodgers, 9 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between.
Play ball.
So stepping in, Curtis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that will get down out there. He'll get it in quickly to the second baseman, so it's runners at the corners now with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Samuels is there. Let's see if they try it. On to first, a double play.
Let's play ball.
At the plate, Curtis, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
A A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. So digging in now Alex Verdugo.
The right fielder.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Samuels. And that's the second out of the inning. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with two away now. Now at the plate, Lane Adams. He popped out in his first trip.
Adams.
High in the air out toward shallow right. Samuels has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Striding into the box, Curtis. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and that is off the wall but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here it comes. 0-2. Line drive to left.
Round it, find the ball, round it,
in there, a base hit.
That a way to square up on that
ball. This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his third knock of the game.
The right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Lane Adams. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Grounded to short.
Hang on, right there.
Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
ready now, Curtis trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The batter.
Standing in, Lane Adams. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in next is Daniel Castro.
Daniel Castro.
And he popped him up. Arellano will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Josh Sweat.
And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Luis Delgado, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Arellano is there to make the catch, and a great in now, Curtis. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right.
There you go. You're here.
This will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
The right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Little chopper back to the mound. There's one.
He's out.
Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals.
Welcome to MLB The
Play ball.
Now at the plate, Curtis. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hernandez is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road? In for his second at-bat, Curtis. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. To short. Guerra takes it in. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So here now's the pitcher. Eric Lauer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lauer.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure someone was...
So striding forward now Greg Garcia. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Digging in to try it again, Curtis. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Digging in the switch hitter, Kenny Hernandez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. In there. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Play ball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Curtis. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Will Jensen. He singled his last time up.
Will Jensen.
The 1-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Scooped up to second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Play ball.
Into the box now, Curtis. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Has a look, now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Flores looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Play ball.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Justin Flores. He's got a chance to and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Stepping up now, Curtis. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out toward left. Hernandez sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 6-5 ball game. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, especially when you start to score runs late in the game.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eddie Marmolejo. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. So they'll slap an error.
3.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Oklahoma City come out on top for their 30th victory. Bronson
A player is challenged to raise the bar defensively.